It was a point in time in my life, fellas, where I was extremely unconfident. And now it's the complete opposite. Lifting, not seeing no results. And then I finally, boom, I see the results, bro. How does that not make you confident? I strive at uncomfortability. I find comfort in being uncomfortable because I know that's where the growth happens. Can't is not in my vocabulary. The more you embrace discomfort, the more unstoppable you become, my nigga. They didn't believe in you. They didn't think you could do it. Let's prove them wrong. Come on. Whatever God throw at me, I'm taking it to the chin. Come on. Are you willing to go through the necessary steps to gain confidence? Because it's not a given. You're not going to just say, here, crop, here's your confidence. No, you got to take that shit, my nigga. You want everything to be given. You're a lazy, ambitious person. You think you can gain confidence and not put in the reps. It doesn't work like that, bud. You have to put in the effort with your looks. You got that shit on, fellas. You just like, I'm him. Don't be a in shape, rich, dumb nigga. Check every fucking box. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. Today we got a great one, man. I'm gonna share with you guys how to become dangerously confident. Fellas, this is gonna be a full guide, man, with all things that you can apply today to have confidence as a man, to gain confidence as a man, right? It was a point in time in my life, fellas, where I was extremely unconfident, extremely insecure, right? And I didn't believe in myself. I would overthink things. I didn't know how to talk to women. I didn't know how to greet people, network with people, be around people in general, bro. I got social anxiety, bro. I was in a dark place, bro. I was depressed, bro, right? And now it's the complete opposite. Now I am extremely confident, right? In all areas, right? So I'm going to share with you guys a full blueprint of how you can gain confidence as a man, because it's extremely important, bro. So without further ado, man, let's get right into it. The first thing you must do, fellas, is run away from your comfort zone. Fellas, your comfort zone is extremely dangerous, right? You're never gonna grow in your comfort zone, bro. You have to get out your comfort zone to grow as a man, right? Growth is painful, change is painful, but there's nothing more painful than staying in the same place or being unconfident. What you have to understand is confidence is not given, it is built. It's like a muscle, it's a skill that you have to adopt. And you're never going to get more confident doing the same things that you do. Right? If I keep touching the fucking stove, and then complaining about my hand keep burning, that's a form of insanity, right? A lot of y'all are complaining like, oh, I'm insecure, I'm confident, I don't feel like I'm good enough to do this, but you've been doing the same shit. Of course, you're comfortable. Of course you're not confident, right? So you gotta get uncomfortable, bro. Right? With all things. Most people aren't confident because they want to be comfortable. They prioritize being comfortable. Oh, enjoy life. Oh, life-work balance. Oh, you only get your 20, you only get your young years once. Like, you have to enjoy it. Like, fuck all of that, bro. Like, if you want to be confident, bro, if you want to grow as a man, you got to go through battles. You got to go through scars. You got to go through L's, bro. Right? What we value in women is the opposite of what they value in us, fellas, right? So with the women, we like women to be pure, not have went through a lot of emotional, you feel me, turmoil, not had a lot of bodies, right? Nothing like that. Men, it's the opposite, bro. The more war scars you got, the more valuable you are as a man, right? But a lot of niggas running from the war, they're running from the adversity, they're running from the challenges, they're running towards comfort. You're never gonna gain confidence like that, right? I think about the gym, fellas. The gym has to be the foundation for every single man from a confidence standpoint, fellas. When you're going in there uncomfortable, lifting all that fucking weight, right? If you're losing weight, nights where you're starving. If you're gaining weight, days where you're overeating, bro, stuff in your face, right? Staying on track with your macros, being tedious with typing in your fucking macros, right? Meal prepping, eating the same thing, bro, not having no cheat days. That's an uncomfortable space to be in. That shit not easy. Why you think only 1% of men got 8 to 12% body fat? If it was easy, everybody would have 8 to 12% body fat. If it was easy, everybody would have abs. Everybody doesn't have abs. Why? Because everybody doesn't want to chase that discomfort, bro. Right? So when I'm in the gym, running away from my comfort zone, lifting, not seeing no results, lifting, not seeing no results, lifting, not seeing no results. And then I finally, boom, I see the results, bro. How does that not make you confident, bro? Right? When you see the results of getting out your comfort zone, bro, it boosts your confidence, bro. People always, I think from the outside looking in, you would think that I'm confident because I have my physique from a physical standpoint. To an extent, I am, fellas, but I'm more so confident because I went through the necessary steps and the pain that I know a lot of motherfuckers could never go through. A lot of motherfuckers can't work a 9 to 5, then hit the gym and work on their purpose, right? A lot of niggas can't stay consistent when they don't see no results, right? A lot of niggas don't want to increase that weight. A lot of niggas don't want to time their breaks. A lot of niggas don't want to train 5 times a day. I did it. How can I not be confident, bro? It's more about the mental edge, bro, when you get the results of being uncomfortable, right? Like when you see like I did some shit and most motherfuckers can't do it, how does that not build your confidence as a man? You're superior, right? And that's in all areas. A component with being uncomfortable is adversity, right? The most unconfident human beings, I'm more so speaking to the unconfident crowd. When unconfident crowd received adversity, he folded. He listened to the noise. He quit, right? Adversity will build your confidence tremendously, fellas, right? Y'all saw my video when I spoke about the breakup. I spoke about me losing my job, bro. In that video, I'm smiling, I'm laughing, and I have a positive outlook. I know I'm not gonna fold. Why? Because I've been through worse. I've been through adversity in the past and I pursued through it, right? I strive at uncomfortability. I find comfort in being uncomfortable because I know that's where the growth happens, right? I have a track record of getting out of situations and becoming resilient and becoming victorious. How could I not be confident, right? Can't is not in my vocabulary, right? Being down is not in my vocabulary. Staying stagnant is not in my vocabulary, right? Losing is not in my vocabulary. I will learn and I will adapt and I will get better and I will pursue through. I've done it plenty of times, right? But what a lot of people do when they reach adversity, when they get a little bit uncomfortable, they quit, they fold, right? You can't do that, bro. You got to run towards that. You got to embrace it like I'm here. Right? And when you come out of that, bro, that's when you gain that aura and that confidence, bro. Like, can't nothing shake you, bro. You unstoppable, bro. The more you embrace discomfort, the more unstoppable you become, my nigga. I think about LeBron in the finals, right? Y'all all know the Dallas Mavs series, right? Where he folded, bro, right? And he came out and said, yo, I played like shit, bro. Next year, I'm going to be better. Nigga came back killing. Right? 2 finals MVPs, two finals appearances, and 2 rings. He did what I'm saying because he embraced that adversity. Most niggas, they play shitty in the finals, bro. They gonna let that deter their confidence, deter what they're gonna do to improve. Don't let that be you, fellas. Right? Have some competitive edge to yourself, man. Right? Like I speak a lot about the list of hate and the list of love. It's not that I hate those people. It's not that I am bitter, bro. I use it as fuel, as motivation, because it makes me feel internally uncomfortable. When I'm reading about every single L, when I'm reading about jobs that fired me, when I'm reading about a girl that broke my heart, it gives me an internal feeling that's uncomfortable, right? That like at one point in time, you wasn't shit, my nigga, so you can't stop, you can't fold. Now it's not the time, how much results you got or not, how far you done came or not. There's another level to get to. Right? They didn't believe in you. They didn't think you could do it. Let's prove them wrong. Right? But proving them wrong is uncomfortable, fellas. You did what I'm saying? One thing you got to understand about life, fellas, life doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. Right? I'm doing the same workout regimen I was doing 2 years ago. It was hard 2 years ago. It's easy now. Right? I'm using the same camera and the same video scripting techniques I was doing at the beginning of my YouTube journey. Recording was hard back then. It's easier now. Right? Because I got stronger. I embraced that discomfort, bro. Don't run from the fucking pain, right? When you feel pain, be like, oh shit, this is confidence coming. This is adversity coming. I'm welcoming this. Come on. Whatever God throw at me, I'm taking it to the chin. Come on. That's how you got to think, fellas. And that's going to give you an aura. That's going to give you that confidence. That's going to give you, when you walk in, you know you him, my nigga. From a grand scheme of things, fellas, every day, do things that are uncomfortable, that you don't feel like doing, that are going to get you to the long-term standard. If your long-term standard is an 8 to 10% body fat, every single day you should be eating correctly and hitting the gym at least 5 times a week. Right? If your standard is to hit a certain money amount every month, seek uncomfortability within that. If it's e-commerce, are you looking up different vendors? right? Are you working on your marketing, right? Are you working on your social media? If it's personal branding, are you working on recording vids, right? Are you working on being personable on social media, right? Are you working on your online image? If it's real estate, are you joining a mentorship, right? Being uncomfortable, investing that money, taking that risk with money you really didn't have, but you're investing in that mentorship to learn about real estate, right? It's all uncomfortable. You can't run from the work. The work works, right? And the more work you do, the more work you put in, bro, the more confident you're gonna get. But it's uncomfortable as fuck. Can you embrace that? Can you take that in? Are you willing to go through the necessary steps to gain confidence? Because it's not a given. You're not gonna just say, here, crowd, here's your confidence. No, you gotta take that shit, my nigga. And the only way to take it is to remain uncomfortable. 2 is keep getting reps. Experience is the best teacher, fellas. And all experience is repetition. And the more repetition you get, the better you become in anything and the more confidence you gain from that. The reason that Steph Curry can shoot that motherfucker and before it go in, he turning around doing this 1-2 is because that nigga done put in so many fucking reps. That nigga's in the gym shooting 1,000 shots before the game. That nigga had summers on summers and summers shooting 1,000 shots, 2,000 shots, 3,000 shots, seeing it go in, but he got in all those reps. So now he's like, I done watched that motherfucker go in over 1 million times. Why wouldn't it go in now? Right? A lot of y'all don't put in enough reps, right? Let's use the gym again. A lot of niggas, they go to the gym for 3 months. They put in the reps for 3 months and they don't see no results and they stop. My nigga, just keep putting in the reps and you'll get the results in anything in fucking life, right? A lot of niggas don't want to put in the reps, and this kind of goes with being uncomfortable, but like niggas record 2 videos and they don't get a lot of views on YouTube and they want to quit YouTube. My nigga, keep recording the vids. Keep posting the vids, right? And not only that, you're going to get better and better and better, and that confidence is going to come. Right? That's why it's so important to perfect your craft with whatever it is. And the only way you can perfect your craft is with the reps. Right? So put in the work with the reps. Keep doing it. Right? And the confidence will come. You think about women, man. Women is a great example of this, man. Some of y'all are scared to talk to girls. I was once upon a time. Nowadays, it's not shit. Right? And it wasn't that I didn't know how to talk to girls. It was because I just didn't get enough reps. I didn't get enough yeses. I didn't get enough no's, right? Once I got enough yeses and no's, once I realized like she's more nervous than me when I approach her, you realize, oh shit, I'm good. She's just a girl. She shits, pees, and bleeds just like me. She gets 12 periods a year. Right? Why am I scared to talk to this girl? And I only would have gotten that if I gotten the reps. You dig what I'm saying? Same with my videos. I'll keep using me as an example. The more videos I made, the more I realized what resonates with the audience. What thumbnails work. What video topics work. But I wouldn't have noticed that if I only made 3 vids a fucking month. I put in the reps. Same with hanging out with people. A lot of y'all got social anxiety or don't like being around a lot of people. It's because you've never been around a lot of people a lot of times, right? If you start kicking it with your homies more often, or start just going to networking events, or start going to church more often and being around a lot of people, guess what, buddy? You're going to adapt and get used to it. That's human nature. But a lot of y'all running from the reps. You want everything to be given. You're a lazy, ambitious person. You think you can have a certain requirement and not put in the work. You think you can gain confidence and not put in the reps. It doesn't work like that, bud. What you put in is what you get out in any area of life. So why would you think it would be different with confidence? The only way to get better is with repetition. Fear fades when repetition increases. Another thing that goes along with this is momentum, fellas. And the only way to gain momentum is through reps, but momentum gives you so much confidence, right? I think about the time when I was addicted to beating my fucking meat, right? But when I went 1 month without doing it, when I went 2 months without doing it, when I went 3 months without doing it, I had the momentum, right? So even a month forward, the day I wanted to do it, I'm like, I just went 3 months. Why would I stop now? I got the momentum, but it started with the daily tiny battles every day. It started with 1 rep a day, not beating it 1 day, not beating it 2 days. It started with 1 day at a time. And I kept building the momentum and building the reps. Now I don't do it. You did what I'm saying? But I had to put in the reps. I had to get the reps up. A lot of y'all niggas don't want to get the reps up. That's why you're insecure. That's why you're unconfident. That's why you can't talk to girls. That's why when you walk into a room, you demand no respect. Confidence is not a feeling, fellas. It is a skill, and you only build a skill with consistent repetition. Number 3, this might be the most important one, man. Don't give a fuck. You can't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, fellas. Right? I get niggas hating in my comments all the time, bro. I had a nigga DM me some crazy shit the other day. I don't give a fuck at all. Right? What you have to understand about people, bro, and this is with anything, people's opinions of you say everything about them and nothing about you. If a nigga's talking about, oh, looks ain't everything, or you the muscle man, or money isn't everything, they're insecure because they could never get that physique, my nigga. They're insecure because they could never have that money amount, my nigga. Right? You see it with women. You see, well, women be in the gym and they got a fat ass. You see other women in the comments like, just say you got a BBL or just say you had the surgery. How about you stop fucking hating and put in the work like that girl did to get that? She didn't get a BBL. She just put in the work that you could never do, shorty. Right? So a lot of times the hate and all of that, it comes from people that's insecure. So why do you give a fuck? These people are not going to pay your bills. These people are not going to speak at your funeral. These people are not going to take care of your mom. These people are not going to retire your parents. These people are not going to fund your fucking future. These people are not going to take care of your kids. Why do you care what they think? Fuck motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what niggas think. I'm him. As long as I know I'm him, that's all that matters. As long as I can look in the mirror and say, Cry, you did everything you were supposed to do. You prove motherfuckers wrong. You reached those standards. That's all the validation I need. When I was unconfident, fellas, I gave a fuck. And I was seeking validation from people that didn't matter. I didn't get a lot of likes. I felt unconfident. I didn't get a lot of views on my reels. I felt unconfident. If people wasn't reposting my music, I felt unconfident. I was relying on external things that I couldn't control to be confident. You have to control what you can control, bro. Right? If you hit in the gym every day, if you maximizing your income, if you maximizing your looks, if you in the word of God, if you controlling everything you can control to become a 1% man, you should have all the confidence in the fucking world. Fuck what motherfuckers talking about. Block out the noise, bro. Tunnel vision. It's just you. Your approval is the only approval that matters. Fuck niggas, bro. If they fucking with you, cool. Come on this journey with me. If they not, fuck them. Easy. Right? Because one thing you also got to understand is, fellas, no matter what you do, people are going to say something. No matter what. Right? Think about LeBron James, bro. LeBron James, man, and I'm not glazing, fellas, but he's one of the most exceptional human beings in the history of time, bro. Billionaire, black billionaire, grew up without a dad, married with kids, a great example as far as what a husband is, and he's the best basketball player ever. That nigga still has haters. There's people that their source of income, think about Skip Bayless, for instance. Their source of income is to shit on LeBron. That's how they put food on the table, right? Think about that. As successful as he is, right? As much as he always tries to do right, people still got something to say. Right? Think about Drake. Everything that's going on with Drake right now. It's like the cool thing to hate Drake right now. As successful as Drake is, as much work as he's put in, as much as he's given out to the community, as much as rappers he put on, right? As much as money he gave out in the God's Plan video, right? Everything that he's done, people still hate. So once I realized if motherfuckers still hating on LeBron and Drake, and they damn near like the upper echelon of human beings from an achievement standpoint, I don't give a fuck, right? How can I give a fuck if they don't give a fuck? You dig what I'm saying? Like, imagine if they gave a fuck. Imagine if they was listening to the noise. You dig what I'm saying? You're never going to get confidence like that, bro. You have to give, you can't give a fuck. And when you don't give a fuck, your aura pushes that out, and it's so attractive, bro. Like, I think about it from a woman's standpoint, right? Most women, bro, especially beautiful women, are used to niggas double texting, getting mad that they posted a pic, trying to see where they at all the time, right? Don't want them to go on girls trips, X, Y, and Z. Fellas, I live by a quote, and I'ma die by it. I let women do what they want to do so I can see what they rather do. I'm not controlling nothing a woman does. If she want to post that shit on social media, cool. That's not a girl I'm going to cuff. If she want to be promiscuous and do her 1-2 and not text me back right away, cool. I'm just going to back away, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't. I don't care. I'm him. There's plenty of beautiful women, right? Same thing with rejection. If a woman don't like me, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm him. If a woman don't like me, she got bad taste. That's how you gotta think. It's not an L, it's a blessing, right? You only want women that want you, right? So I don't give a fuck if a girl don't like me. I don't give a fuck if a person don't like me. As long as you like you, my nigga. That's the confidence and aura you gotta have. And when I was unconfident that I wasn't getting a lot of views, that people wasn't reposting me, that people wasn't fucking with me, bro. One thing you gotta understand also, fellas, is that everybody is caught up in their own world. At most times as human beings, we think the world revolves around us, right? We think we the only people that matter, right? Like you could walk past some motherfucker and they mother got cancer, God forbid, and they bump you and say, watch where you going. And you think they being rude or something like that, or they don't give a fuck about you, but they may just be going through some shit. This shit happened to me yesterday. I'm at the gym, right, with my niggas. I'm taking the weight off and the weight like fall off crazy and it hit this girl pre-workout drink. She like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, watch what you doing, right? Like, this was very disrespectful. I apologized and I didn't give a fuck. I said my fault and kept it moving, right? She could have just been having a fucked up day, right? But if I get in my feelings and think everything is about me, then it's like, I probably would have folded. I probably would have been mad about that situation, but I don't give a fuck. She got her own shit going on. Always be true to yourself. Always be authentic to yourself, bro. Like, don't give a fuck, and that don't give a fuck is so attractive, bro. Right? It's so attractive. Like with the women aspect, like not giving a fuck, not double texting, not calling her, not controlling her, right? Not trying to shoot your shot multiple times, bro. That's attractive, bro. Women love that. Regardless of what women say, fellas, I've gotten way more women that had success with way more women by genuinely just not giving a fuck. Having an abundance mindset, right? Like there's so many women in the world. There's so many opportunities in the world. There's so many people in the world. Why do you care about that person? Fuck them. Don't give a fuck. Right? When you have that attitude, bro, it's so attractive. Not even the women, the men, like, oh, this nigga a savage, bro. He don't give a fuck. I want to be around this nigga, bro. This nigga confidence and aura rubbing off on me. Right? All my niggas like that, bro. Right? And it's a great energy to be around, bro. Like, we don't give a fuck. Number 4, maximize your appearance. I said this before, but I'll say it again. Looks matter, and in fact, they matter more than you think, my guy. Right? Looks are the first barrier of entry. Yes, personality matters. Yes, morals and principles matter. Yes, charisma matters. Yes, your intellect matters. All of that stuff matters. But before somebody knows any of that, they just see you. Right? Humans are superficial, bro. That's just how we are. How somebody looks is how we treat them initially. I'm talking about before we know anything about them, we're going to treat somebody how they look. Most humans. Right? You'll have your 1 or 2 humans that regardless of how somebody look, they're going to treat them the same. Let's keep it a buck, fellas. Everybody is not like that. That's a small percentage of people. That's how it should be. But let's be rational. Let's be logical. It's not like that. Looks matter. Right? And a lot of times, man, when I was unconfident, it wasn't more so that I was unconfident of what people thought about my appearance. I was unconfident with what I thought about my appearance. Right? I looked in the mirror, I was losing my hair. I looked in the mirror, I was out of shape, right? I sat with myself and I knew that I was unconfident to talk to girls, right? I sat with myself and knew I was beating my meat all the time, right? I sat with myself and knew I was broke, right? I sat with myself and knew I couldn't dress, right? So I had to realize, I had to say, okay, Cry, you don't like how you look, bro. Something has to change. It's not just going to be given. You have to get uncomfortable, put in the reps to make the necessary changes. What you got to understand, fellas, is your appearance demands respect. And respect is probably one of the number 1 components you can have as a man to have confidence. A respected man is very rarely unconfident, right? You want to know why? As successful as Will Smith is, and this is no slight to Will Smith, I'm just going off what the internet be saying for this specific point. But as successful as Will Smith is, right, he wasn't respected because of all the shit that Jada was doing publicly to the internet, right? People were losing respect for Will Smith, right? And he admitted in the interview that I saw that it was affecting his confidence. It was affecting his aura because he didn't have that respect, right? Looks is a component that can gain respect before you even say anything, bro. And if you don't love how you look, fellas, it's gonna show in your energy. It's gonna show in your aura, right? A lot of times, man, when I was unconfident, it wasn't even that I looks bad. It was my energy, bro. I walked into rooms like this, right? I was always on my phone. I was awkward talking, right? All because I was overthinking my appearance. That's not talked about enough, man. It don't necessarily be that you unconfident in your appearance. It's the energy that translutes through that, right? Somebody can make a joke about something and you take it personally just because you unconfident, right? Or your energy just off. You can't hold a conversation, bro. You have no aura because you're not confident in the way you look. Looks matter. You have to maximize your appearance. It all starts with the gym. You should be at least 8 to 12% body fat. If you need a 5-day regimen, right? 5 days a week, a 5-day split, the same split I used when I was unconfident that has the transformation you see today. DM me the 100 emoji and I will send you the full workout plan, bro. Right? Like, let's be great. It all starts with the gym. Of course, the gym gives you that internal confidence that I mentioned before. Like, these niggas can't fuck with me. I'll put in the pain and the reps. But fellas, like, how can I be unconfident when I look in the mirror and I look like this? How can I not be confident, bro? I look great, right? To me, fuck what niggas talking about. I look in the mirror and I think I look great, right? That has an aura and an energy about yourself. I walk into rooms like I look great. I'm him, right? And my confidence is unshakable with that because I improved my looks, right? I went to the gym and put in the necessary steps to improve my physique, right? It's not just about the gym, fellas. Looks max, right? I spoke about this a million times, fellas, so I'm not going to go into depth, but there's plenty of things you need to do, man. You need to find your phenotype. You need to get you a skincare routine. You need to whiten up your teeth. You need to start dressing better, right? All things that you can control, man. You dig what I'm saying? Fellas, I keep saying this, man. You should be, every time you get dressed, fellas, you should be dressing like you're going to see the girl that just broke your heart. Imagine you got cheated on and dress every day like you about to see that person. That's how you got to dress, fellas, right? And you don't have to break the bank to do that, bro. I'm going to make a video in depth on how you can dress and how to be fashionable while staying on a budget. So I'm not going to get into too much detail right now, but what I will say is you don't have to break the bank, fellas. Right? There are plenty of stores where you can dress nice and have a good appearance and not spend a lot of money, right? Like, stop thinking that this shit is a given. Stop thinking people were just, especially men, stop thinking that other attractive men were just born attractive and born knew how to dress, bro. Stop thinking that they didn't put in no effort to do that. You have to put in the effort with your looks. Stop being lazy. I was extremely lazy with my looks in the beginning of my journey. I thought they didn't matter. Right? That's why I was so unconfident. Once I started putting in the reps and got uncomfortable with my look, I gained confidence, bro. Another thing that goes along with looks, right? That goes along with aura to build confidence in this aspect is cologne. So I'm going to give y'all two. The two colognes I'm going to recommend today, fellas, is Prada, right? These are both very masculine colognes, man. This is a little bit more fresher than the second one I'm going to share, but let's see. Man, I might wear this today to church. My goodness. Yeah, man, this is a great cologne to get, man. Prada Ocean, right? So this can be one that you get, fellas. Cologne is extremely important, man. Then you got YSL, man. My father got me this, man. I don't know what YSL fragrance this is. Just screenshot this bottle, fellas. Screenshot it, right? And then Google it. But this one is super masculine, bro. Like, yeah, bro, this is like a James Bond, like fucking Mission Impossible, fucking all black suits and shades. Like, this is giving that, right? But yeah, man, cologne is extremely important with your appearance as well. It's all about your aura, bro. Have your looks max. Are you wearing the right clothes? Are you wearing clothes that fit you? Do your clothes fit you? Are you in shape so your clothes can fit you, right? What cologne do you got on, right? Are your accessories matching your fit? Right? That shit matters, bro. Right? And when you put on that shit, bro, you just get confident, bro. When you got that shit on, fellas, you just like, I'm him. You dig what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's nothing better, bro. This is no better feeling, bro. Like, and it's not about what other people think. When you look in the mirror, you be like, man, I got that shit on. I'm him. It builds confidence, bro. Stop dressing like shit. Also, if you need help with your fashion, if you need help with your looks maxing, I'm creating a mentorship where you'll be able to work one-on me with those things. All you have to do is DM me your first and last name with the 1% emoji, fellas, and I'm gonna help you find your phenotype, do a social media audit, teach you how to pose in different pictures and display your social media for dating and for business. Just get all your shit together from a look standpoint, bro. That's something that I'm offering. So if that's you, man, DM me your first and last name with 1% and your email, and I will add you to the waiting list. So as soon as it drops, you'll be the first to know. Number 5 is reading. Fellas, you want to separate yourself from 99% of men, pick up a book. Pick up a book. You want to gain the confidence and the aura about yourself, pick up a book. Right? What you got to understand is most niggas don't read. Most niggas are gonna scroll all day. Most niggas just wanna fuck bitches. Most niggas just wanna drink and smoke. Most niggas wanna watch sports on the weekends. Most niggas wanna play video games. Whatever most niggas is doing, get the fuck away from it. That's why most niggas ain't as confident as me. Because I'm gonna pick up that book 10 times out of 10 before doing any of those things, and I'm gonna learn. Right? And there's so much game and so much I learned and so much knowledge I've learned from books, fellas. And that gives me a mental edge over people with communication, with business, with content creation, with relationships with women. I know more than a lot of motherfuckers because I read. How does that not give you confidence? Knowing that you just ahead of the game mentally than motherfuckers. Right? But it all starts with reading, fellas. 48 Laws of Power transformed my confidence tremendously, man. The best book I ever read. I gave y'all in my Monk Mode video, I gave y'all the 4 books to read in order to improve yourself as a man, but I didn't mention the 48 Laws of Power because it's a complex read and I recommend reading those first. But the 48 Laws of Power is the best book I've ever read in my fucking life. If you want to know more in depth about it, man, I'm going to put a thumbnail on the screen of a video I made about it, man, where I go in depth on my top 10 laws, fellas. But I would love to share with you guys right now 3 laws that really transform my fucking confidence, man. The first law that I want to share with you guys is Law 28, and it's interactions with boldness. Doubt and hesitation will negatively affect your desired course of action. Being timid is dangerous. It's better to interaction with boldness. So I think the pure way to think about this is with women, right? Think about when you was with a chick that you liked and y'all was talking for a minute, bro. And when you a young nigga, man, sometimes you scared to make that first move to escalate sex. Like you just scared. You like, should I do it? Should I lean in for the kiss? Right? This law is basically saying, bro, when I think about the times where I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna do it. Right? It always worked out. Right? A lot of times rejection and shit going left is all in your head, bro. It's not really reality. Right? And that's what this law taught me, bro. Right? So interactions with boldness. If you fail, you learn. But more times than not, fellas, you're not going to fail if you're him. Right? If you did all of this, you're him. Right? You got the confidence. You got the aura. So just do it, bro. Just go talk to that girl if she's giving you chills and signals. Right? Just lean in for that kiss. Right? Just initiate sex. Right? Start that new business. Right? Like be bold, bruh. Be aggressive with this shit, my nigga. It also talks about that everyone admires the brave, no one honors the timid. Any mistakes you commit through audacity are easily corrected with more audacity. Being bold never included awkwardness or embarrassment. It does the opposite. So that's a lot of what I was just saying, fellas, right? Like you think like, oh, if I kissing this girl, she may think like I'm a weirdo. Like when really, bro, she been waiting for you to kiss her the whole time. Just do it. Be bold. This is powerful for me. This shifted my perspective. And this goes with not giving a fuck. Another law that changed my life, man, from a confidence standpoint is to be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Law 34. Fellas, the way that you carry yourself is going to be how you are treated. Being confident in yourself, you make it known that like you a king, like you destined to wear a crown, right? A lot of women, bro, they just want a nigga that just knows he's him. Right? Like that know he's a king, right? That don't put up for no bullshit, bro. That live by his own standards, his own morals, bro. Right? That don't live to please a woman. Right? Like that's attractive to women, bro. Like you have to know that you're him. You have to believe that you're him. That's what a lot of confidence is, bro. Do you believe that you're him? Do you even have respect for yourself? How can you demand respect from other people when you don't even got respect in yourself? What this law also talks about is always to have a calm confidence, right? Like I always speak about, fellas, don't brag about your accomplishments. Maintain that mystery, right? Like if you like, I don't meet girls and say, oh, I have 10,000 subscribers and I post content and it's doing really well. You know, my channel's growing like that. Nah, bro, I have a calm confidence. Internally, I know all those things. Internally, I know I'm putting in the necessary steps to be the best man I can be, but she doesn't need to know that. I don't need to tell her that. I know that, right? So I have a calm confidence, bro. The loudest in the room is the most unconfident, fellas. Let your work and results do the talking for you, my nigga. You don't need to say shit. Let other people do the talking for you, bro. I gave the example of when I was at the gym a long time ago, man, but I'll give it again, man. It was this shorty I was speaking to, and we was chatting 1 2 1 2 1 2, and you feel me? Then I went to back doing my workout. She went to back doing hers. And when I was walking out, I'm like, I didn't get your name. What's your name? And she gave me her name. And then as I'm walking away, it was a man, old man, like 85, that walked past me. Now, mind you, fellas, I'm glowing right now, fellas. I got the fresh cut. I'm sweating, bro. Physique on point. I got a pump, right? So I'm feeling like that guy at this specific moment. So as I'm walking past her after I get her name, the old man is walking towards her and walking past me, and he's like, isn't he just that guy? Isn't he so handsome? Right? I don't have to go up to her and say, hey, I'm crying, I'm handsome, I'm that guy. Let other people do the talking for you, bro. Have a calm confidence. Have a calm aura, bro. Don't be so boastful. Don't be so arrogant, bro. You don't have to do that, bro. You're him. As long as you know you him, they'll see it. Fuck seeing it. They will feel it. You don't got to do too much, bro. Right? You know what the work you putting in. Right? Let that aura display, bro. That's how you get the confidence, bro. The last law that changed my confidence, and this kind of goes hand in hand with what I'm just saying. This law is law number 4. Always say less than necessary. And it speaks about when you're trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear and the less control you are. Unconfident cry. I was so fucking unconfident in myself, fellas. Like when I was in conversations, I would find myself like, if it was an awkward silence, filling in the gap or keep asking questions, right? And subconsciously, I'm gonna keep it above, fellas. What it was is that I was trying to make the person like me because I was so unconfident in myself, right? And I felt that if I wasn't a good conversator, right, they wouldn't like me, right? Or I felt I don't look the best, so I gotta have a great personality, right? So I was over talking. There's no need to fucking do that, right? It's okay to have some silences mid-conversation, right? It's okay to have a pause. It's okay to just keep shit to yourself, right? You don't have to be over-analyzing, over-technical with speaking to people. Let other motherfuckers talk. Just listen, bro. That gives you an aura and a confidence, bro. And another thing, everybody don't need to know everything, bro. This kind of goes with what I was just saying, bro. But a girl asks you what you do, bro. I do what it takes. I do consulting, right? She don't need to know everything that I do. Right? I'm maintaining that mystery. I'm always saying less than necessary, bro. That's a confidence in the aura that can't be taught. And I wouldn't have knew that if I didn't read this book, fellas. If you want to get more game, bro, I definitely recommend reading 48 Laws of Power, bro. It definitely changed my life from a confidence perspective, man. Right? Like I'm ahead of the game. I'm thinking I'm on a whole nother realm of thoughts than most motherfuckers. Just off that book. From a grand scheme of things, fellas, the more you know, the more powerful you become. Knowledge is power, information is power, and applying that information is even more powerful, man, right? So how can you just not be confident knowing that I'm smarter than a lot of these people? I have better social skills than a lot of these people. I have better financial literacy than the majority of these people. But that comes from reading, right? You got to get uncomfortable, you got to get in the reps, but you have to read, right? It's very important, bro. When you know more than others, man, you just naturally feel superior, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It just gives you a confidence that's unshakable, bro, because you're smart, you're intellectual, bro. Don't be a in-shape, rich, dumb nigga. Check every fucking box, right? And the only way to do that is to read, bro. Gain some knowledge, bro. So these are the 5 steps that I did, man, to get more confident, man. And confidence is so important, man. Like, don't let nobody deter your confidence, bro. No, regardless if you got the results or not, bro, you're him, bro. Know you're worthy of all the success that's coming to you, bro, right? And just switch your perspective on a lot of things and put in the necessary steps to become more confident. It's so important, man. And a lot of young men suffer from this, and I was one of them, man. Right? We all kings, bro. Right? You got to know that, bro, but you also got to put in the work to get that. right? So that's the video for today, man. I love y'all. Peace.